Alright, what's good, Thimpers? I had to come back with another Reddit video real quick because I just was on Reddit and this shit caught my eye, so I turned the camera on immediately. So the title is, I masturbated onto my sleeping sister for 2 years and the guilt and shame is wrecking my life.
You fucking nasty ass motherfucker, that's nasty, man!
This happened over 40 years ago and I have lived with this secret for all those years. It warped my sexual identity and my marriage. I found Reddit and hoped that confessing my awful behavior would help. It's a prehistoric Reddit nigga. 40 years ago, Reddit, a lot of social media wasn't even made 40 years ago. And he beat his meat onto his sister. That's tough. Okay. I don't even know what to say. These Reddit niggas get crazier and crazier every time. This is not okay. I was 15 and one of my sisters was 13. My brother and I shared a very small room that had trundle beds. One bed was stored beneath the other. When the bed was popped up, they were right next to each other. My brother came down with measles or chicken pox, can't remember, and to keep my sister and I from catching it, my mother had him sleep in my sister's room and she slept in his bed. I woke up during the night and it was summer and I remember the moonlight shining in the window. I looked over and my sister was sleeping and her leg was not covered up and right at the edge of my bed. Okay, fuck. My penis became hard as I looked at her leg. I touched her leg and she didn't wake up. Then I lay next to her and pressed my erection against her leg. Ultimately, I rubbed my erection on her until I came. This was my first orgasm with another person. She didn't wake up and nothing happened the next day. I did it again for the next few nights until my brother recovered and they switched rooms. I thought about this when I masturbated for the next week or so. This nigga just a weirdo. Cause some niggas do beat their dick to wild things that causes them to do this. But this was 40 years ago. They only had like magazines. This nigga's sick. Then one night I went into her room and did it again and again and again. A few times she would stir or move and I would retreat. But if she was sleeping deeply, I would continue until I reached orgasm. Bro, what the fuck? I got bolder and would actually climb up on her bed to do what I had to do. She never woke up and she never by word or action or look made me feel she knew what I was doing. We moved to a new house and again her room was next to ours. Usually 3 or 4 nights I would do this. I continued doing it for the next 2 years until I left for college. I knew what I was doing was wrong and I know it now. There were times when I was able to live more or less normally and times when those thoughts obsessed my life. I got married, had 2 daughters and continued to live and try to be normal. I never touched my daughters in any way. That's good, my nigga. This nigga might be lying, bro. This nigga's weird as fuck. My job required that I travel a lot and away from my wife and kids, and I started watching porn, writing incest stories, and masturbating way too much while fantasizing about teenage girls. Oh, fuck, this nigga's an EDP nigga. I did not read to this point. We are separated now, and instead of trying to meet women, I sit in my room and write incest, porn, and masturbate and other unhealthy activities. There are a few more things I have done sexually that I am not happy with, but this was the big one. I can't tell a psychologist. I can't tell a psychiatrist. What? I can't tell a psychiatrist. I can't tell a What? I can't tell a psychiatrist. What? I can't tell a psychiatrist. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Fuck. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Fuck. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Okay. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Okay. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Okay. I can't tell a Bro, I see the word, bro. I know how to say the word in my head. Okay. I can't tell a psychiatrist. Okay. I can't tell a psychiatrist. I know because I have tried therapy several times. So there we are. Will it help telling the world anonymously? Fuck! So there we are. It will help telling the world anonymously. I don't know. Maybe. I'll let you know how I feel. Thanks for listening and letting me get this off my chest. So this nigga is a weirdo. He said he beat his meat still when he's a grown-ass nigga to teenage girls or the thoughts of teenage girls. This dude does not have any more posts. So I don't know if he is still to this day beaten to the thoughts of teenage girls or his own sister and stuff. But this nigga is wild. How do you guys feel about these Reddit niggas typing out these whole stories and shit of what they did? Do you think that's right politically to, you know, type this stuff out, or should they just keep that in the vault? But yeah, that nigga's weird as fuck. But that is not it. I thought that was the last one, but I just scrolled a little bit and I found this one right here. Another nigga beating his dick to his family member, but he did not beat to his sister. He beat to his mama. So to start off, to clarify, I do not fantasize about having sex with my mother. I never have. I also don't do this frequently, maybe once every couple of months. However, this recently occurred and I'm feeling dirty again. I wonder if it's normal at all. I've seen my mom naked many times, but there's one time I got a clear view that comes to mind. It's when I was on vacation and was staying at a hotel with my parents that had a swimming pool. My mom had just been swimming and came back to the room. She was in her bathing suit, a very modest one piece, and wrapped in a towel. My dad had just headed out to somewhere and my brothers were still swimming. She came in the room and talked about getting dressed, but I had just showered and the bathroom was still kind of steamy and humid. So she announced she didn't want to get dressed in there. And then she said she would just get dressed in this corner, so don't look. Nigga put it in quotation marks, what the fuck? The tone of her voice was almost teasing and more along the lines of, I know you're going to look. Ugh, nigga. And sure enough, I did. She stripped off her bathing suit in the corner where her suitcase was, which was just outside my peripheral vision, so I didn't have to adjust my glance at all to get a good look. At the time, I was quite young, and this was before we had the internet, so I didn't really get a chance to see a naked woman much. That minute or so of her stripping and getting dressed was the best look I had up until that point of a naked woman's body. To be honest, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure many have seen their mothers naked far more frequently, and it's not really unhealthy to see how a woman's body is, but I can't shake the idea she did it on purpose. Even if I'm just remembering the tone of her voice wrong, there's the fact that she had a convenient excuse for not getting dressed in the bathroom, that she chose that corner of the room. I think her suitcase was there, but no reason she couldn't have gone to another after picking out her clothes. It's like she wanted to show off and or wanted me to get a look. And of course, the fact that I occasionally masturbate to this today is kind of distressing. Maybe peeking is excusable as youthful curiosity, but we're well past that. Nigga asked if that was common, him beating his dick to his mama, and his mama, she did it in a way that she wanted her son to look at her naked. Bro, niggas is weird. These niggas are not okay. But I want these niggas to keep continuing so I can keep making these Reddit nigga videos. I might make a whole playlist of all the Reddit nigga videos so you could go watch all of them over. And then you could just see how wild and wilder this shit keeps getting. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what y'all think. Have you ever beat your dick to anybody in your family? If you have, who? But yeah, that's all I got. Stay safe and up.
Triple my sixes, fresh out the trenches, had to hop fences, business expense.